What's up, YouTube? So, Utah had a regionals in Taylorsville this weekend, May 18th, and I ended up playing Constellars. It's kind of random, but no one was really going to see them coming. And honestly, I think that they can be competitive if, obviously played right and, I don't know, just luck sack or whatever it's called. But anyways, I got 13th place. There was 8 rounds, and I went 6-2. I started off like 4-0, and then I lost like twice in a row. It was retarded, and then just went out after that. So I'll get to the deck list right now, and then just let me know what you guys think, and then yeah, I'll get onto the deck list. So 3 costs, obvious, and then 3 Pollux. I'm just like assuming you guys know what the cards do already. So yeah. And then 3 Algidi. So I didn't play a Rhoda for the regional just because I ran 3 of him, and it's basically the same thing. But yeah. And then I ran 2 of the Searcher guy. So it did really good, but I honestly think that I would take him out though for other cards, just because I'd rather just try to open up with a combo instead of having to search for it. Kind of like a all or nothing thing. Because if my opponent is playing like a really fast deck, he can just like OTK me while I'm in the process of setting up my hand and everything. So I would probably take him out though, even though it's good. It's just like, yeah. So, but it did good though, like this regional though. I did play like dragons, and that was like one of my losses. And then my other loss was Frog Monarchs. And it was really retarded because I sided in like 10 cards against him that would have screwed him, but I didn't draw any of it. And yeah, I lost those dice rolls. So 2 Sombre, which did really good for me this weekend. And then 1 Honest. And then 2 Bear, just because you run tanky and Bears is really good to help you set up. So that's it for the monsters. Then you run 3 tankies, and you want to play 3 just because you always want to open up with this card. Just be able to search out Bear is just already too busted, but getting cost, and then you abuse this card so much though with Pleiades. It's not even funny. So yeah, 3 tankies, 3 MSTs for back row, and then 3 of the busted cards, 2 lands, which is really good because you run Bear, and it's really good with Bear. And then also this with Pleiades, there's no way around it, like honestly, because they Dark Hole, you chain this, they Mirror Force, you chain this, Dark Hole, Deep Prison, whatever. So just to make sure that it gets its effect. And yeah. And the last spell I ran was just 1 Cradle, because this card, it can be really inconsistent to open up with like 2 of them in your opening hand with like no Constellars. So I even chose, like, I was like deciding not to play this card or not, because yeah, it's, I mean, opening hand would just suck ass, because it's happened to me a lot where I just open up with this and no Constellars. But I think that 1 is like just fine. Just hope that you don't open up with it, because top decking point, this is a really good card to top deck. And if they torrential you, you can just activate this and then just get them all back and try to get next turn. Hopefully it goes off. So that's it for the spells. And for the traps, 3 Fiendish, because you can bounce this back with Pleiades too, so it's just really good. And then 2 Bottomless, 2 Torrential Tributes, 2 Mirror Force, and the Solemns, and then Starlight Road. And that's it. That's 40. So as of the regional, I kind of changed it up a bit. So the Searcher guy, the Stratos, I would honestly take them out for these 2 cards, and then I would take out another 1 MST to run 2 MSTs and just a Trap Zone, so you can go off and I'll get like torrentialed or something like that. If they have multiple back rows, you can just stop all of them for 1 turn, and just go like Tears, and then just pop 1, and then yeah. So that's it. Oh yeah, so forget I said that though, because I'm gonna show you guys the extra deck. But yeah, those are the cards that I was gonna put in. That I put in right now. But at the regional, I wasn't running it. So yeah. 2 Patelemy, which is really good, and then the boss monster of the deck. It's really, really, really good. That sums it up. Then I played one of him. I think it's really good. And then for the regional, my friend let me borrow his Constellar Omega, and I don't have one right now. So let's just say that this is the Omega that I was running. So yeah, and then one Omega, I just put that in there. And then I ran obviously the Maestro, Corn, Polydynamo, Cowboy, Dweller, and Tyrus, Volcasaurus. And this I want to be an Ouroboros, but I don't have one right now, so this is, I'm just using a Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. So yeah, that's it. So I got 13th place, so let me know what you guys think. Yeah, so 5150. Just kidding. Alright, peace.